After failing the last challenge, I realized I haven't beaten Minecraft in well over 5 years. Can I finally accomplish this goal, or was it another dream that is going to die with me? So, I'm going to establish a couple rules first. The first one being that I'm in 1.16. My machine isn't strong enough to run a newer version, so I have to stick to this version. Another rule is I can't sleep in a bed as a punishment for the last challenge, for failing the last challenge. I do set my respawn point, but I just don't sleep in a bed. And another challenge is that the game is set on easy just because of how bad I am. After doing the basic stuff like getting some wood, some birch wood, some oak wood, maybe some more wood. You know what, guys? Birchwood is kind of ugly now that I've seen it from this point of view. Here I am getting more wood. My pickaxe breaks. And here I am creating a wooden pickaxe, which I immediately throw away for the even better stone version. Here I am collecting 16 pieces. I make all my equipment. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to start killing all the local animals. More wood. I really hate the early stages of Minecraft. I hate this whole process. The killing the animals, collecting the wood. There's really not kind of a more boring way to start off a game, but you know what? It's what we get when we play the block game. After killing the local megafauna, I finally decide it's time to get out of here and craft a boat. You know what, guys? She's calling my name, and I'm gonna listen to her. I've failed to listen to the sea multiple times in my life, and this will not be one of those times. Look at that beautiful, beautiful Minecraft sunset. It almost makes you want to like and subscribe, doesn't it? That sunset is absolute gorgeous. Minecraft really knows what they're doing sometimes. You know what? I'll admit it. Minecraft is a billion-dollar company with a billion-dollar sunset. After searching around a bit, I finally found what I was truly looking for this entire time. A village. In this village, I'm going to commit a lot of crimes like enslaving the people, stealing their wheat, and also stealing this area right here. I'm going to make this area my home. And you know what? It turns out looking beautiful. Look at this. Hold on. You see that blue bed? Beautiful. It's not much, but it's beautiful work. After killing the local security guard and enslaving this man, I realize I'm probably going to need a lot more emeralds than what I'm currently making. So I decided to go out and look for some more flint. This gravel right here turns into that flint. I get another archery table. I then proceed to sell more sticks to this guy before enslaving another guy. Time for me to start strip mining. You guys from the last video know that I take my strip mining very seriously, as well as hating it with everything that I am. I really hate strip mining. I am pretty high up too. It took me about, I would say, maybe 30 minutes to dig from where I was all the way down. There I am finding some iron though. I do build a staircase up, just if you guys were wondering. I'm pretty sure I show it. There's some diamonds though. Here I am getting jumped. Here I am finding some lapis. I think here I am is going to be the caption of this video. But I'm getting my 4 obsidian to make something very special. You know what I'm making, guys? I think you guys know what I'm making, but here I am smelting my iron, and hold on. Where is it? I'm making my iron gear. Look at this pro gamer strat right here, saving about 3 seconds. Here's my chest plate, my hat, and my boots. There's my pants. I'm suited up and I'm ready for round 2. Round 2 was also a decent amount of time. There's some diamonds, some iron. Here's that staircase I was talking about. I'm pretty proud of that. That actually took me a while because of the sand. I'm making, boom, my enchantment table. I'm finally ready to start getting some diamond gear ready. Here's my hat, my pickaxe, my sword. Here's all my pretty emerald stuff, pretty shiny stuff. I'm getting very, very serious now with the strip mining. 4 enchanted iron pickaxes. Actually, these aren't enchanted. The next ones will be, though. There's the iron, some more iron. Honestly, the strip mine sessions were really, really successful this time compared to the ones last time. I did get, by the end of the strip mining, I do end up getting full diamond. Here's really important thing right here I found. I found this pretty interesting because whenever I need one in a real world, I never find one. But now that I don't need one and will never come back on this world, I find one. I'm finally making my diamond gear. I got a hat already, and I got my chest plate. Mining session got really serious here, guys. This session was the longest by far. I think it took me about an hour. No, it was definitely way more than an hour, maybe like an hour or two. I'm throwing away all my stuff here. I'm really lazy to go get a chest, so that's why I'm just throwing it off the edge. But boom, guys, I think this is the first time in a run like this where I've made full diamond gear. I'm getting ready for the worst part, the part that I hate the most, the part that I always die in. I think you guys know, the nether. The nether. I didn't show myself crafting the flint and steel, but it's there. Here I am getting jumped again. I keep getting jumped by these guys. Locals really let themselves go. Look at them. Pretty ugly. But we're here. The nether. Alright, like I keep saying, the nether is definitely the worst place for me in general. Just because of gas. This part right here, the bridging with the gas shots, they always get me. I heard one just right there. I forgot that the different the new hoglins or whatever they're called, they attack you when you don't have gold gear on. So I was trying to get some gold gear. I'm looking around. I thought that guy was gonna try and attack me, but I finally made my golden booties, and I'm just gonna look around a little. The bridging, I hate bridging in the nether so much, but it's like the only way to get around. I'm not making a potion, a fire breathing potion, because I haven't found the nether fortress yet. But I'm getting close, and then I saw this. The nether fortress is my white whale. They are my Kansas City Chiefs to the 49ers. I really can't make it further than this because I can never find the fortress. Luckily though, after some decent amount of time of searching for it, I found the fortress, and I'm gonna collect my blaze rods as well as get some XP right here. I don't really work with enchantment table as much as I should. Here I am contemplating my life. I did get pretty badly injured. So I was just healing right there. I do end up losing my sword somewhere around here. I don't know what happened to it. I think I dropped it and the blaze threw a fireball at me and it caught the sword on fire. But the blaze spawns were actually being decent to me. I did get my blaze rods. Here I am heading out. During the going back, I did die. I died once, and that one time scared me enough to the point where I had to come back with my diamond gear. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I'll show that. Yeah, I had all my diamond gear on me now because I had died. One of the axe hoglins killed me from the back, but regardless, I came back. I got all my stuff. I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose any blaze rods. I was thinking about putting them in a chest, dying, and then going back and getting them because I was running out of food. But the portal wasn't too far. After this part right here, I I start to sweat. Again, this game is really hard for me for some reason, but I did make it the furthest that I had made it in a while. Alright, so what I'm seeing here right now is that I didn't show myself doing it, but in the nether, I used the boat glitch, where I went up to Enderman and stuck him in a boat and killed him from the boat in order to get a ton of pearls. I think I showed that I got 6 or 8 of them. I don't really remember. But here I am actually killing the Enderman. I didn't really show this part as much as I showed it in the last video, just because in the last video I didn't really show myself killing the blazes, and then this one I showed myself killing the blazes. But I'm finally ready to start heading off. I got myself a healing potion from a witch. I'm pretty sure I found a desert temple and I found a golden apple as well. But guys, at this point, I'm sweated. I think you guys know from the last video how bad the last video went. Every time that I would shoot an eye out, it would pop and I would lose it. So boat travel is so much better in this version. I am so glad they fixed the boat travel. If they didn't, this game would be unplayable just because of how horrible the old boats used to be. But here it's pointing backwards, so I know I went further than it. I'm pretty sure I went to that village and threw one and it went backwards as well. So at this point I decide I'm gonna start digging down. Little triangulation trick for you know, showing you guys a little bit of my Minecraft gamer skills. Look right here, I'm digging both blocks because you never dig straight down unless you do it like this. Okay guys, you don't want to end up in lava. I don't end up in lava, I end up here. Yeah, I end up in the fortress, and look at how far I've come. I found the fortress I found the end portal in the corner of my eye. I get rid of the silverfish spawner. I start wasting a little time. I'm getting nervous. This is honestly, I did think I wasn't gonna make it this far, but I'm glad I did. I didn't make it as Brock Purdy this time. I made it as Alex, but Alex is ready to take on the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I'm finally here, guys. After the major kind of bummer that I made in the last video, I'm finally here again. I died. I don't show myself dying all the times, but I did die 3 times. What I had to do was I had to fight an Enderman down there and then throw the pearl to get all the way back up. Honestly, it was pretty scary. I'm freaking out here, guys. I don't remember how long this part took me in real life time, but I can tell you that my aim is horrible, so it definitely took me a while. Those pillars did not go down as easy as I'm showing it to be. I had to build up on a lot of them, especially that biggest one right there. I don't think I could take that one down if I didn't tower up, but here I am towering up for this one that the Ender Dragon killed me on. Boom, guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I can feel it. You can feel it. This music's hype. The atmosphere is building up. I'm finally gonna do it after 5 long years. This is the furthest I had made it in any run, including for the last video. But here I am. I'm gonna show off some pro gamer skills right here, guys. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to go for the head. The head does the most damage. I didn't show that part over there, but I did die to the dragon exact same way I died right here. I was gonna die right there. But I'm a pro gamer and I don't die like that. Bowing skills are on point. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I think you guys can tell. I don't and I actually beat the dragon. If you guys are still watching the video, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. You don't have to though. If you have any suggestions on how I can make the future videos going forward any better. I'm having some problems with OBS and my microphone picking me up better. I would really appreciate it if any of you could tell me how to solve that, maybe. But if you guys want to see me play Five Nights at Freddy's for the next video, or Stardew Valley, let me know in the comments and I'll post it right up.